Planet Burbank. I thought the planet would be the Insomniac moon. I think that might be what they do later. This is how we leave. To talk to help message.
This is Mike Stout. I'm a designer at Insomniac Games. Hi, welcome to the Insomniac Museum. Here you'll see some of the great things that never quite made it into the game, and you'll learn a little bit about life here at Insomniac Games.
A little bit. There's that big old Insomniac Game Museum logo. I like how it's just like quick paint job of the word museum. There is no map here, so there is a high possibility that I will miss things. Well, let's get going. We'll go clockwise. There's a lot of these cubby holes. I think this is a corner though, so this is a good place to start. And there's like magnet boot sections, but I don't think there's any real reason to do those.
Hi, I'm Leslie Matheson. I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. This was intended to be the water system for Ratchet and Clank. However, as even this little patch of water taxes the game engine to its limits, a modified and severely optimized form was what eventually made it into the game. To see this patch in action, press circle.
Whoa, look at it go! So I guess I imagine the rippling effect is very taxing. So obviously having this like in other places, a lot of places I mean, would be a bit much. But this is what the museum is. It's just a bunch of this stuff that didn't make it, and it's super great, and I love it here. This is in most Ratchet games, I think, going forward. Not all of them, sadly.
Greetings, this is Oliver Wade, the animation director at Insomniac Games, doing an atrocious British accent. This is the original Gadgetron vendor from Ratchet and Clank 1. The official reason it was cut had something to do with saving memory. The real reason has a lot to do with squirrels, hacksaws, and our lawyers. I can say no more, because I am no longer able to do this accent.
Do they make funny jokes? I wonder if, like, resource-wise it would be because you have to put a little person in here. Hello, I am Ratchet. Would you like to buy my wrench? It kind of seems like it would be a cute idea. Maybe just too many moving parts. Since the Gadgetron thing was basically the same as the Megaton ones. MegaCorp ones. I don't know why I said Megaton. Yeah, we'll go this way first. That is a big ship.
Hi there, my name's Tim Trespass. I'm a gameplay programmer here at Insomniac Games. I'm a Leo from Washington, D.C. I like anime and shiny objects.
I like
This
anime too.
It was intended to be a boss battle.
And
fought
shiny
on the jet
objects.
ski gadget. Seeing as the jet ski never made it in Ratchet and Clank, however, neither did this boss. May he rest in pieces.
So there's gonna be a sick water boss fight. Obviously, you can just kind of clip through a lot of these things. And that looks like just a tiny version.
Hi, my name is Sean Whistler, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. This guy was originally intended to be an enemy in the ill-fated jet ski level that never made it into Ratchet and Clank 1. A moment of silence, please, for this gentle giant, torn down in his prime.
They got the subtitles wrong. Or it said like Waterworld, but he was saying it's the jet ski world. It could have been interesting. Maybe. Probably would have just been like dodging stuff on a water ski. Who is this thing?
Sean here. Don't worry, Ratchet. You wouldn't have had to fight this monster even if he did make it into the game. This giant bug ship was intended to act as scenery only, flying from place to place to ensure high detail on buildings, while leaving the play area open.
There was some
Sean
more
here.
of that.
Don't worry, Ratchet. You wouldn't have had to
Well,
fight this
leaving the
monster
play area
even if
open
he
for you
did
to
make
run
it into
around
the
and
game.
fight the giant robot.
This giant bug ship was intended to act as scenery only.
So, like, I guess it was supposed to be in the giant robot fight, just as background. It looks kind of cool. There's a bike. Wait, it's a ship? Oh, look at me go! Can't shoot or anything. Was this how the bikes were gonna be?
Hey, it's Tim. This car was originally going to be included in the battle with the giant robot on Snivlac. Unfortunately, its lack of heavy weaponry proved its bane. It now calls the Insomniac Museum its home.
Well, now we can ride it all over the place. So I guess this is what that painting had, right? I assumed it was the hover bike because it kind of has the same like kind of nose area. So this is back to the entrance. I'm already lost and confused, so we'll go this way. Check out these balls.
Hello, my name is Brian Allgeier, the design director at Insomniac Games. These floating spherical monstrosities are the elusive gravity spheres, which were originally going to be included in Silver City. They proved to be too difficult, and a bit nauseating, to be included. They are preserved here for posterity. Swing shot up to try running around one, and then swing shot again to get off the sphere.
Bring me up. How nauseating. Oh, I'm not on it. I want to get nauseated. Yeah, boy. I mean, I can see how it could be nauseating. Is anyone vomiting yet? And also, I don't see, like... If maybe there were, like, bigger spheres, it could be a little fun to do with the magnet boots. But just tiny ones like that seems a little funky. Drive over here into this room. There's a dinosaur!
Hiya! This is Oliver Wade, the animation director here at Insomniac Games. The three-headed Hydra was a big cut from Ratchet and Clank 1. It was originally intended as a mini-boss on Pokitaru. Ratchet battled this beast whilst riding a boat through blowfish-infested waters. However, it didn't end up being that much fun at all.
I like how just, yeah, you know, it wasn't fun, so we scrapped it. Stopped spending time on it. I want to get a better look at its face. So that would have been, I guess, when you escorted the dude on the boat with all of the pufferfish. But there would have been an extra boss on that, which seems like that would have been too much. So, man with his funny accent was probably right. This is just magnet room.
My name is Chris Town, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. Here at Insomniac, we're so hopped up on caffeine that we bounce off the walls! You can do the same with these gravity ramps.
Yeah, but that's in the base game. Also, I like how he, like, introduced himself super normally and then had to put on a excited voice. Can I destroy things? No. It's fun, though. They have fun here. That's a weird magnet wall area. I'm not gonna really bother with that because it's just same stuff. Definitely missing things. I want to go in there, but there's... No, I'm not missing things. I'm good. I think there are other museums that might be a bit more easier to get lost in.
Hi, my name is Tony Garcia, and I'm a programmer at Insomniac Games. This wonder of an explosion was created especially for Ratchet and Clank 2. Its extreme versatility allowed it to creep into many different places in the game. You'll even see it in the electrolyzer puzzles. Stand on the blue pad to make your own explosions.
I like making explosions. So we got this. It's gonna be large. We're going all in on all of these. Oh, so big. So many moon rocks. Don't stop with moon rocks. Silvers, I don't know what that means. We're going all in. All in. Don't stop. Number of clouds, I don't know. Do it. Number of lines, sure. Camera shake, why not? No color? Let's go with no color. What would that make it white? So like lower everything. Or yeah, because then all colors would be ooh. Never mind, I'm good with that. Good color. Big explosion. Does that shake happen like forever? No, just when we're close by.
Tony Garcia here. This little demonstration allows you to create your own shot effect. Using the magic of debug technology, you can edit the shot's size and color, and then watch the bandit shoot it at the blockman. Don't feel too sorry for the blockman though, he's evil.
Good. So we can make our effect on both of these. Effect color and then all in, make it thick. What is front thickness? I see it's like making a weird arch thing happen. You can actually see it kind of square off now. I think I've gone too far. It probably is supposed to stay like where the image itself is kind of hidden more so by the ball of energy. But we'll make that tail hella thick. I like that. Like, it kind of does the same thing. So a lot of crazy stuff you can do here. In thickness, what is that affecting right now? It looks like it's making another weird tail bit. Inner width, oh, that's the big one. Oh, look at that. Look at how weird that looks. It kind of surprises me that there doesn't seem to really be a limit. Tip scale, is that the ball? Yeah, make it bigger. We'll make the ball as big as we can, and we'll fix the shot from here. They're really letting you go with this, huh? Never mind. Not as big as we can. 300's good. What was the... I don't want it to look terrible with the... What's texture rot? What is that doing? I don't know what these things are. Oh god. I've gone too far. Make the tail huge. Is that even tail lengthening? End length? Texture. Ooh. That gets a little wild. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh man, I didn't know. They should have led with this. There's a lot of different ones. I want more of this weird, like, mathematical formula. Is it 2? Is it gonna always be like 2? Did I, like, break everything? Oh, and then that's its own texture as the end one. Okay. That's just a clock? Okay, whatever. That's fine. Let's see how it looks. Looks great. We really nailed it. And then this is all just color. That's a lot of stuff to do. I should probably stop now. I've gone too far. Here is a drill.
My name's Corey Stockton, and I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. You may recognize this drill from Ratchet and Clank 1. It was held by a large construction worker who gives you a lump of raritanium. This is originally a weapon called the revolverator. Ratchet would strike enemies with it and then spin them over his head.
Wait, why did it leave?
Here, you may recognize
it ended
this
up leaving
drill from
Ratchet
and Clank
upon
1. It was
open
held
for
by a large
attacks and also
construction
required a lot
worker
of
who gives
resources
you a
to
lump
pull
of
off, so it
rarit.
was cut. Okay. I don't like when they don't read the full thing because I'm assuming they're gonna say it, so I don't bother. That just looks great. I made the best bullet effect. Some weird shit happening back there. There's a man!
Hello, this is Pedro Hastines. I'm a gameplay programmer at Insomniac Games. This dummy was created to test the new reaction system which we added to Ratchet and Clank 2. With this system, enemies would always be sure to react appropriately to being damaged without a ton of hassle. Go ahead and hit him. He won't mind.
The one thing I don't like is that I cannot move when they're doing their comment thing. Which kind of sucks, but whatever. Yeah, he moves. Seems like he kind of does the same animation. There's like weird stuff up there. Oh, that's just the lights. Yeah, the lights are real weird. Not like this thing. Oh! House of Mirrors! Oh, I've gone too far! Now this is when I need to return to my original form. The funny clown. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah! It's real trippy. Oh, okay. Maybe I should see what this guy has to say about it, though.
Hey, this is Peter again. This was created to test screen buffer effects. Screen buffer effects are used to create things like distortion bubbles and heat hazing. This, however, ends up looking like a hall of mirrors. Can you guess why?
Because it's a bunch of mirrors. I don't know what he's implying to guess. Like I would assume it copies the screen from the game because it like rotates with it. I don't know. I don't program things. That's what your job is, mister. Was, I don't know if you still do it. It's been a bit. This was made in 2003. You might not do that anymore. I don't know your life story. More particle messing around.
Tony Garcia here. Using these 3 blue pads, you can edit the 3 particle effects in the center of the room. Go ahead, play around with them. You can achieve some truly great effects this way.
I'll mess with them. Let's look at textures first. What is gravity though? It's not as clear what I'm changing with this. Like now it is, but before it... Oh, okay. It might just be because it takes a bit for it to load up. I'm kind of digging how that looks though. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Low spawn timer, I guess, doesn't work on this. Gravity! Oh, is that just where the particle is shooting out from? So if I put it at 9.8, then that'll be real gravity. So yeah, I guess it's the gravity is it shooting downwards now, as opposed to shooting up, which at 0 it's really close together, and then at a negative it starts spreading out. Oh, I changed to the wrong thing. I don't even know what N-scale does. Kind of like that more at 0, I think. N-scale is probably just the last one. Yeah, okay. Last one being larger. I didn't notice that this was changing anything because of how the gravity was set wrong. Yeah, get large, get big. Yeah. Initial scale is the tiny one probably, right? Initial, where it starts. Yeah, it goes from tiny to big. I don't want it to be that tiny. Not opaque at all. I want it to be nuts. What is like the... How is 127 the max for in opacity? That doesn't seem... Shouldn't opacity be like a percentage? I might be thinking too much like Photoshop. Initial. This gets real funky looking. Kind of like this more than the... Rotate faster. Oh, keep going. Yeah, speed. This is way more fun than the bullet. Oh, can't stop. Colors. Lifespan. I guess I can make it larger based on that. And then if I gravity negative some more, it just kind of gets far away. Alright. Velocity. I don't even know how oh, okay, never mind. I figured out how velocity works on this. I feel like this should just stay at 0 though. And we're not even done. There's like 3 other things to look at. What even are these other ones? Are they just separate ones? Also, I don't know what I did, but I ruined this. I made a terrible mistake along the way. I guess with all 0, I don't know what it was at by default. Yeah, I had a 0.05 to actually start rising up. So like, what, is this just another part of it? Or is this the same thing? Too much going on here. And by too much, I mean I don't know what's going on here. Kind of almost seems like the same thing. I don't know why there would be 3 of them. Could be wrong though. I don't remember where all of these were set to. I have made a tornado. That is my creation for the Ratchet world. We have to look at the explosions here. Oh, this looks like this might be a challenge. But I think it's worth doing. Oh. Ah. Ah. Jesus. Oh god, I can't believe I did that first try. There was a lot of close calls there I wasn't prepared for. It's like a whole new world.
Hey, this is Peter again. These teleporters were originally intended to go into several of the levels. Due to time constraints, however, they were eventually cut.
Why these teleports? Oh, sick. I guess because of that, like, motion. The way it moves.
Brian Allgeier here. These escalating rows of blocks were used when we were in the early stages of creating Ratchet and Clank 1. They were used to test Ratchet's jump heights and jump distances to see which would be the most fun.
That's my distance. I don't think that's what this is for, though. The top bit is where you test distance. That works there. I don't think this works. Oh, barely. So I can just make 11 meters, not 12 though. I'm assuming it's meters. Maybe it's weird Ratchet meters. Like metal related meters or something, I don't know. 5 is not so much. 4 definitely you can get like a high jump on that. 5 you can barely get it. I'm assuming 6 you cannot. Good tests. Let me go look at this guy over here. It's the same guy. Is this just slope measurement?
Here. These ramps get steeper and steeper as you go on. They were used to test how Ratchet's feet respond to different floor angles. It also helped establish that a 45-degree angle was the sharpest that Ratchet should be able to walk up.
I'm gonna prove you wrong, and I'm gonna walk up even higher than 45. You'll see. You'll all see. There's a couple of like other weird stuff in here too. I wonder if it's possible to get over there. There's some weird stuff going on right now. But I'm gonna try my best. Alright, so this is where it's gonna be a problem. See, I made it. 50 is when it's a problem. Oh. That's kind of weird that, like, you can technically make it up 50, but then it just kind of stops. Alright, 55 is a problem now. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I don't think I can make that. But look at that. There's like stuff up there, though. Can I... Nope. It looks like I should be able to do it. There's things. There's a passageway. If I like fall onto this weird ramp thing. There has to be a way. So what is this for, though? What does this measure? Is it just how platforms look? Is there a secret passage? I'm wondering what the towers are for. Probably for how far things can be before you can't wall jump on them. Or get multiple wall jumps off or something. Don't know what's up with that tinier one either.
Brian Allgeier here. These walls, which range from narrow to wide...
Yeah, wall kick, I was right.
...wall kick distances for the original Ratchet and Clank.
But what's the point of the other thing? These look like these are getting narrower. So let's go to the widest. Because I like having fun. Yeah, I don't know what those other platforms are for, though. I think I am technically climbing. In the, like, slowest possible sense. Yeah, I'm climbing. I'm getting there. I've made it. Is this for wall jumping too? Alright, there was kind of a weird hole somewhere. That one. I want to look at it. This looks suspicious. I honestly don't remember if there's any way to get up there. I feel like I maybe tried this a lot when I was a kid, but I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I could do to do that. So I'm gonna give up. We got more museum. I'd say it kind of looks like there's outside stuff, but I think it's just not sloppy, but like things that maybe you shouldn't be able to look at. There's some. Oh wait. Who are you? I died. Was that Dan the man? Was that the Dan? I gotta go back. I'm glad my particle effect thing saved. There's a new vehicle. I gotta go back. I don't know if that was the Dan. Could be. The beard's there. Dan had a beard. I want to look over here because there's like kind of another lip. I'm sure there's a lot of... Ooh, that looks like fun. This looks like something I can enjoy. And there's another teleporter. I wonder if this teleports me to the top. I'll do that once I have fun with magnets.
Hi, I'm Leslie Matheson. I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. This gravity tower was created to test the magnet boots in Ratchet and Clank 1. However, with the new gravity boots that Ratchet gets in Ratchet and Clank 2, this tower is much more fun. Can you imagine scaling this tower while walking at half of Ratchet's speed? Yeah, we thought so.
I forgot that Ratchet was slow with the magnet boots in 1, so I do appreciate that. She is correct. Also, being able to jump is fun too. I don't know. Oh god, that was not great. I'm here now. That was an exploit. I exploited the system. I knew what I was doing. Yo, you know we're not gonna teleport though. We're gonna go straight to the roof. We're gonna mess up with the roof of the building if we're able to escape the magnets. I'm on top of the world! We might not be able to escape the magnets. Please, roof. Oh! I'm inside the building. I am stuck in the building. I have harmed myself. This is not how this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to be able to make it on top of the roof, not this. Maybe there's a secret here, though. Maybe this is what was supposed to happen. I probably could have had a better chance at getting on the roof if I jumped onto the magnet area at a better angle. Like, you know the bit where it's twisting up? I'm kind of able to escape the magnet field on the twist up. I wish I had a map so I knew exactly where I was going. I'm gonna say probably going nowhere. But what if there's a secret Dan around here? What if? I don't think there's a secret Dan. I think I'm gonna give up. I think I'm stuck here. Well, good thing we have the shortcut menu. Bad thing is we have to go through this real quick. I like the Insomniac Museum. There's a lot of crazy stuff, like getting stuck inside of the roof of the building. Planet Burbank is so crazy. Now I wonder if my particle effect saved. I was gonna go back for the... Yeah, it did save. I wonder if it saves like that for ever, or maybe once I actually leave. I'm going back though. Let's at least see what that teleporter does. I'm sure there's a lot of secrets I'm also gonna miss, like Dan the Man. I almost missed him. And I could have missed the magnet zone. So if I kind of... I'm gonna try messing with the magnets again. I'm gonna check this corner real quick to make sure there's not more balcony thing. Might be some more cool stuff. You don't know. Oh, that looks like there might be some more cool stuff. You don't know. You never know. I'm the only one that can know. Look how cool this stuff is. This man here. Is that Dan the Man? He doesn't even have a thing. He's just here. He's just hanging out. He's just having a blast. And then we basically went back around. So realistically, the building doesn't seem that big until you're stuck inside the maze of the rooftop section and you don't know where you are or how to escape. But I found another man just hiding out. So we'll cheese the magnets again. What's going on down there? Is that my ship? I can't get a great view of it. I'm afraid I'm gonna fall if I try to do this. So, we know where my ship went when we teleported out of here. I don't think you were supposed to see that. I don't think that was an Easter egg. I think that was just a thing that I happened upon. Interestingly enough, it's missing its wings. I don't know if that's just a distance thing. Probably, right? Like you got too far away from the ship, so they load out some stuff that you don't need to be seen. Especially on like an old TV, it doesn't matter as much. Alright, now this is kind of getting me a little woozy. Gets a little too much. Just, okay. Okay, I'm gonna vomit. I'm good. There we go. Nailed it as I clip through things again. Nailed it. There's a box up here. It was all for this one moment. Is that a hammer? What is this? I did it though. You can't say I didn't. Alright, let's go back and see what that teleporter does. It probably just brings you back, like, easy, so you don't have to do some goofy shit like hovering back over. Oh no, I fell through again. I didn't. I should have thought of that. Should have, yeah. Should have considered that. So that just outright doesn't have a... That, like, outright is just there to trap you. Because you can get in, but you can't get out. There's still Inner Museum left for us, too. That guy's just gonna keep shooting. Did I ever go this way? I did. This is the thing. There's not that much museum left. I mean, we would have been done by now if I wasn't goofing around. But then we wouldn't have seen my ship in the clouds. See, exploring is fun. I just want to make sure the teleporter doesn't, like, bring me to the top of that platforming test room. It does not. It brings me right to the start. So I don't remember if there's a way to get to the top. I'm gonna say let's ignore it for now. It's where the slime guy is. Is this the magnet room? Yeah. Go over here real quick. Back to new stuff now, again. Hello, tell me about this octopus tentacruel.
And I'm a designer here at Insomniac Games. This monstrous robotic squid was created for one of the Ratchet and Clank 2 prototype levels. Since that level never made it into the finished game, however, neither did poor Squiddy.
Poor Squiddy, he looks so squid-like and like a tentacruel. try to see if I can get to the top somehow. If there's any way for me to finagle up there. Is that a helmet?
My name is Chris Town, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. This helmet was the original model for the Hologuise gadget in Ratchet and Clank 1. It was eventually changed to the handheld model you see in the finished game for reasons unknown. However, we once again suspect it was due to the squirrels with hacksaws.
They keep talking about squirrels with hacksaws. This wasn't the same guy that was talking about squirrels with hacksaws, right? Like, this is his own running joke? Or is everyone in Insomniac in on it?
Hello, I'm Carl Grande.
Is that the water skier?
Here at Insomniac Games. This gadget was originally intended for Ratchet and Clank 1. Unfortunately, it didn't make the cut, and so never saw the light of day. It now makes its home here at Insomniac Museum, gone but not forgotten.
It's supposed to be a gadget? This almost looks like it would be the water skiing boss fight related thing. But I don't know. What's up with this guy? This is just like another weird hover thing. I don't see anyone talking about it.
This is Mike Stout. I'm a designer at Insomniac Games. Have you ever wanted to create your own infiltrator puzzle? Well,
now I do.
You can. Just stand on the blue pad and play around with the values a bit. Confound your friends and amaze your enemies.
There is no blue pad. You lied to me. I don't know how this is supposed to work. What's the time increments for exactly? 3 values. Is that like how many spaces are open? Negative space? So I guess that would be a dead end. This seems like it would be a lot easier to just visualize, but that's not how you make games. Random seed. Is this even doable right now? Like, I kind of get the idea, but I don't know if I made it. Oh, it's doable! I solved it. I made a good puzzle. You can't tell me it wasn't good when I randomly hit those numbers. It was good. It was a good one. Let me go back to... I can't in this menu. I was going to go back to Beach Boy. What's going on in here? Let me get Beach on. Looking good.
Hello, this is Pedro Hastinas. I am a gameplay programmer at Insomniac Games. This little widget was used to test our new chunk system. We lovingly call it the corn system. Notice how all the breakables in this game are much prettier? Well, that's corn working hard for you. Give it a whack and see what it does.
Let me just whack this corn real quick. It's a cool looking cube. That's really not how I expected it to break. Does it come back? Is that the end of that? Okay. What you got about this
Mike
thing?
Stout here. Fear the random robot NPC. This robot never made it into Ratchet and Clank 1 because of the fabled Day of Poultry, when chickens swarmed over
Hey, this
our
time it's not
offices and
squirrels,
pecked
so
the
that's
computer,
something.
holding this mechanical darling 2 pieces. We were able to retrieve her eventually, though.
It's kind of a weird looking robot. Maybe if it wasn't T-posing. Or had more texture. The corn's back! Can't say I'm impressed with the corn. I guess it works better when... It's the effect of it, right? It makes the big... Oh, it's back. It makes the big effect of those things clumping away, and that's what happens with, like, the other Destructibles. I'm not seeing how the corn's good, but, I mean, the Destructibles are nice in the game, so I'm gonna take his word for it. I'm not sure where I'm going now. Not this way. That might actually have been it. We might have been done. The corn might have been the last straw. Or the last corn. That's if we open something else up. But I think we are done with the Insomnia. Oh god, the weird mirror. I'm freaking out, man. But I think that's it. Oh, you know what? That weird hammer was probably the top of one of these tubes sticking out because you weren't supposed to really go up there. I like bring this with me to the teleport room? Nope. I can fly away though. Zoom. Well, that was fun. That's the end of Ratchet and Clank. We beat the game. So I actually learned of a way to get to the top of that tower. Gotta get into this vehicle, which actually has a lot of things you can do, like move sideways with L2 and R2, backwards with circle, and you can use L1 to do that, whatever that is. But the main thing is we need to take this vehicle over here. Surprisingly, I learned about this from a Japanese video. I don't know how I ended up finding it, but it turned out to be exactly what I wanted, not over here. We need to take it over here. From what I could tell, it has to be this vehicle, not that one. And we gotta just wedge it in here, and then use the L1 thing to just kind of glide into this wall, and then we can accelerate out of it, and we're good to go. I mean, I would assume that, like, this stuff just wasn't really play tested since it was scrapped probably before that stage, so that's why I can probably do a bunch of weird stuff like going through walls. Now, this is the problem. I don't know what's happening now, though. I'm not even pressing buttons. This is the problem, though. The video itself had you climb this with the vehicle, and I could not figure out how to do it because the video wasn't maybe something, maybe no, the video itself didn't really explain how to do anything. It just showed that this vehicle could do this. So you want to get it up here, and then you can get it onto the roof, and then you want to just speed off the roof, and you can land at the tower, which is cool. And sadly, I don't know how to do it, but I mean, that's a way you can get up there. That being said, I also learned of another way to see what's up there, and I'm sure anyone who thought about it for less than a second, or at least thought about it more than I did, probably thought of a way to get up there that I just forgot all about. And frankly, I even feel like I might have used... Clank does not want to hover anymore. Oh, there we go. I probably used this way to see what was up here at some point in my youth when I was a youngin', but I must have just forgotten about it. Alright, so this is the highest we can get. So, I completely forgot about the Visibomb, so we can just shoot that up real quick. Let me shoot it this way. Just shoot that up real quick. I just want to get enough of a spin so we can get a better view. And you can see that there is basically nothing up here. Here's the hole. You could see what the top platform was. So if we were able to get the vehicle up here, it would have been able to go up all of the slopes, and we would have been able to see what was up here. But yeah, there's really nothing here. Except if you use the Visibomb, you can go this way and find the, what was it, the electrolyzer puzzle board. I'm assuming this is for the one that opens the balcony garage shutters. But it's kind of cool to be able to see that. Let me try to get a better angle of it. I would assume that maybe the puzzle board is always physical in levels, but they hide it better in like the real game, because obviously that's more important than the Insomniac Museum. It's a decent view. Maybe I should explode where you can see it better. Get a nice, yeah, look at it. Bam, look how great that is. Perfect view. So that's interesting. That wasn't part of the video, but someone in the comments of that video mentioned it. So at the very least, it wasn't all for nothing. We got a little bonus there. Because the, yeah, just the top there was lame. Which makes me think that maybe I did go up, at least see what was up there when I was younger and just forgot because there's nothing of note. I definitely didn't see the puzzle board before. But that's a cool thing. And then that's it. We're done with the Going Commando. Looks like we come back to Bolden. I guess just because the teleports are from here as well, it would make sense. It probably acts the same way as the Clank levels, where they bring you back to the planet you were at before. But we did it. We finished Going Commando. It's basically as fun as I remember it. Also, this is how you get up here, in case you were wondering if I ever figured that out. So it seems like the best, not what I want, the best speedruns of this game are New Game Plus mode. You can also, I guess, from the first level, go into shortcuts and fast travel. I don't remember where they fast travel to in the speedrun I watched, but it was, I think, like 10 minutes maybe was a speedrun. It's really quick, but that's mainly because it's New Game Plus mode. So you can like go from the first level, fast travel to like the arena or somewhere else, and it'll just be on that planet. I think Insomniac Museum actually is where you want to fast travel, because then you just spawn here when you're done. And you skip like half of the planets, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's the end of Going Commando. I would recommend checking out speedruns though, because they're pretty cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. Next time we'll play Up Your Arsenal.